Welcome back, Game Masters. This is the Frank Master here, and welcome back to Legend of Zelda Let's Play. Last time we went to go grab a few things from beforehand to Dungeon 1, but now that we have everything we feel like we need, it's time to head into the dungeon itself. Fortunately, Dungeon 1 isn't really that complicated to go through. It's probably, I mean, of course, obviously it's the first dungeon, but even for NES Zelda standard, it's not that complicated. And so in this one, just go around going to each room and getting each key, so make sure you have everything you need before you face the boss of the dungeon. Also just make sure so just in case I don't have to constantly look back as a dungeon every single time I play this game. Aside for the dungeon cases, I just quickly watch like a quick preview of it, so that I can know where everything's at and where I need to go. Because dungeons aren't as complex to go through as the overall itself. Because of that, I can make this go by a lot quicker than getting all the stuff before I head into the next dungeon. I mean, but then again, we'll be to the next dungeon where we start getting our biggest cleanup type areas. But because of how things are structured, I think... Oh, fairy. I don't really need... But I think how things are... Because of the way some things are structured, I think I'm probably in this video will be more in the outside dungeon too. Alright, come on. Shoot your beams! We can kill the bats quickly. Yes, this is probably your best weapon in the entire game. Just the fact you can just use your sword, which acts pretty much similar to, come on, go down. Which might act similar to bow and arrow without them wasting, that much, rubies is probably the best thing. Now then, now, you don't have to do this. You don't have to, because regardless which way you go, you don't have to open up that secret area. However, in this case, there's a certain area in this dungeon where, it might be best if you did do that, in case we won't minimize backtracking. Also, I should probably also tell you that if you also die in a dungeon, that you spawn right in the beginning room of it, so you don't have to worry about backtracking always back to the dungeon and backtracking always to the boss room or something like that. I mean, you always start with 3 hearts, but if you always have like a potion with you, because you don't lose potions and stuff when you die, so if you have that, then that can pretty much minimize that problem. Well, the fact that he's dungeon... Also, Dungeon 1, in terms of enemy structure, it's probably the easiest. I mean, there's not much here really puts up a threat. Like, the skeletons go down 1 hit. Okay, he's Hershey Kisses one of these. Don't put, above it up. Eagmo's Peninsula is the big secret. What kind of secret are you talking about? Your guess is as good as mine. Yeah, but then you also have keys, which pretty much if you use a sword beam, go down pretty easy as well. Ultimately, like I said, this dungeon does not really take that much effort to go through. Also, this dungeon, there's also a couple things you might want to grab before you get out of here, like, of course, the compass and map, so you can have an easier time going through it. And we're going to have here get 2 weapons we're going to get in this dungeon. The first one being the bow for our arrow. That's right, because you can't just shoot, because you can't just throw an arrow at somebody. That's stupid. You are stupid for thinking that. Instead, we need to go up here to go get ourselves the bow so we can shoot with said arrow. Also, oh yeah, probably is for the biggest thing to give you the most threat in this game. These boomerang guys that throw their toenail clippings at you, because that's it. Because they can throw projectiles, which can get annoying if you're not careful. That's probably the most threatening thing we're gonna get in this dungeon. Oh god, hold on, wait a second. That's why I play a Switch version, boys and girls, so you can do that. And we head down here, you push this thing up, then you're here. So we can first kill the geese. Please, for the love of God, kill them. Alright, come on. Alright, go up here and let's kill this guy. Then we got the bow for our arrow. Which I'm probably not going to use that much because, like I said, in this game, every time you use an arrow, it costs a ruby. And since the ruby here is the smallest out of all the games, that's kind of not something you want to do. God damn it. So I'm probably not gonna use the except for one boss later on. I forgot what dungeon it was. I think it was dungeon 5. I want to say. It was either 5 or 4. I don't really know, but oh yeah. I also forgot to tell you. Well, why are you even here in the first place? So the reason why we're even in these dungeons is because like in the beginning of the game, Zelda broke the Triforce into pieces hidden within these dungeons, so Ganon wouldn't go find them. However, Ganon's followers are already after it, so you gotta make sure you're the first one to go grab them. Also, there's a little option. That's what each dungeon represents, so you get a Triforce piece, a Triforce of Wisdom. Also, a little bit of optional room here. Once you beat all these guys up, you can get the Boomerang, which is pretty much my projectile item I'm probably going to use. Also, it doesn't cost rubies to use, thank God. However, it only stuns things in this game, but you know what? Oh, fuck. Ah. Wall Masters. Probably not the hardest enemy to deal with, but probably the most annoying enemy in the game. Simply put, because when they grab you, you don't just take damage. You don't take damage. They drag your ass all the way after the beginning. Which, unfortunately, since we're in Dungeon 1, isn't that big of an issue, especially when you bomb that hole up there. Just gotta avoid all the bats and skeletons, something like that. Alright, can't really go through. Fuck all ya, I don't really care. So yeah, stay careful from the walls, or else you're gonna get mastered. And you also hear a noise. I'm also close to the boss room, meaning you hear the noise of the boss, which is a giant unicorn. Yeah, he's not that much of a threat, especially if a sword beam, if I can aim correctly, you know. Just gotta stay. The strategy here is to stay far away from him so you can have enough room to dodge. Then shoot him. Then he gives you a heart, which each boss in dungeon does give you. And after this, you go through all this mayhem and you'll grab your first Triforce piece. Like I said, the first dungeon, not that big of a deal. I mean, really not. And now because I didn't watch after a dungeon, I gotta open up that dungeon, Zelda dungeon again. So give me a second so I can pause and stuff. Okay, let's go. Took a bit there. All right, so our next area of choice, if we avoid all the Octorots, please. Sorry, I'm not starting off with that. Yeah, like I said, I'm half looking at the dungeon, so I know where I'm going next. While at the same time, half looking at the game. Who else wants some? Why didn't I get the ruby? What the fuck? Oh yeah, blue variants of this. I think the blue variants here are like the strongest enemy in the game. If you actually care about that stuff, though. Hold on, give me a second. I think we're going here next. Yeah, we're going here next. I think. Let's take a look. Yeah, we're going here next. Slow down. Oh, ruby. And this way, I think we're actually on a. Hold on, let me make sure. I think we're on to the next dungeon. Which I think we might have time to do. That's right, your arrows do nothing against this. You piggy bitch. I think moblins are pigs. Yeah, okay, I think we are up to dungeon 2. That was fast. Okay. Oh, fairy! They don't really need. No. Just maybe it's smart on fairy. I think this is a dungeon 2. Oopsie. Hey, not me do that. I think it's dungeon 2. Yeah, it's dungeon 2. Alright, hold on, give me a second because I didn't actually. Okay, let's go. So our first area choice, we're going to look through this door right here. And the reason I'm doing this because, like I said, I'll make sure I'm not missing out any secret items. So, I just want to introduce the Cobras, which fortunately I got, like, that nice stopwatch for to deal with it. I think that's just splendid. Kill all of them so I get an easy key. These Cobras, they're quicker than the Hershey. They're pretty much the quicker variants of the Hershey Kisses in Dungeon 1. However, like last, I don't pose that much of a threat. Then we're gonna go this way. The blocks, stop blocking me. Yeah, the first two dungeons aren't really that big of a deal to deal with. It's on to the third dungeon until things start getting hectic. Everything must die. I hate to tell you this, but that's how it's gonna be! I almost out of there, didn't you? Take that, you mother bitch. Yeah, I totally meant to do that. not that I have to put up the control, and now we're gonna head back. Yeah, in Legend of Zelda, I'm probably gonna do. Let's not talk about story, talking about have story share. It's more about me just talking about the game and what to do because, like I said, this is the guide game. You gotta have. Come on, I have a key. Let me in. What? The Bowser's like in the front saying, "Sorry, Link, you're not old enough to come in." But I'm the hero of Hyrule. You're not old enough to come in. But I do have some very fond memories of this game, though. I mean, because back in I want to say 2013 when I started when I last played this game, my dad wanted to show me how this game started. Also I'll get a bump for this area up here. Yeah, but dad wanted me to play this game to see, so I can have an opinion on it. And he was directing me everywhere. Oh, look, this one's a crescent moon. Yeah, he was directing me using Zelda Dungeon to help direct me through the game because, like I said, it's one of those games, and I think it's one of the first. I think that and Wolfenstein were the first of the games that me and my dad bonded over. God damn it. Die, you mother bitches. And because this game will always place my heart before it, but this game still has not aged gracefully. The slightest. That's why people keep saying it's a guide game. It really, I'm telling you right now, there's really no reason to play this game unless you want to see how Legend of Zelda started. Which is a decent reason. Not that like it's not. It's just I say play everything A Link to the Past up. Even the handheld stuff games, you can just go ahead and play those because those are still fun times. And also now the blue variants of these dickwads. God damn it! Hold on. I don't want to lose my power. I feel Wait a second. Come on! Don't you dare! You mother... Give me a second. Give me a second. Come on. Alright, I don't want to lose my power. What do you mean it's not working? Oh wait, no, wait, so that's just my shield blocking projectiles. Whoops. I thought my sword wasn't working. You lied to me, game. And then because we get the better boomerang once we beat all those guys up. But yeah, like I said, this game always holds a special place in my heart. Just having the one that me and my dad just work together. So, oh crap! Sorry, I was not paying attention whatsoever. I I'll have to try to thought oh wait, stuff's happening in the game. Ugh, now I hit through this door. And we face up against the fireball enemies from Mario 3. I forgot the name of these things. Let's see, well, it's Legend of Zelda, it's pretty much into the O's. So, Farios? I don't know, I think there's a credit reel with what we're talking about the enemies, so... Well, we shall find out then. We now head up to continue on our journey to save the Princess Zelda. Who else wants some, huh? Ah, you think that's a your ally, huh? Open sesame! For Christ's sake, you have key doors. Yeah, it's annoying because you gotta be like directly in front of the key doors. Yeah, it can get pretty annoying. Shoot up. Alright, and now we head up here, and we meet this old guy who says, "The Dongo dislikes smoke." Cool. I hope you know what the Dongo is. I mean, because I played the franchise, I know what it is, but I hope you know what it is when you first play this game, because if you don't, you're gonna have a hard time against the boss fight. I think in Dungeon 3? Actually, I don't think it's the boss fight here, honestly. Also, this guy. Also, make sure you kill enemies in rooms in case you're like running along bombs, because you're gonna need bombs for this boss fight. Because the smoke he's talking about are the bombs, and here's time to bomb some of the Dongos. I got the CDI games. Alright, come to me. And I think ends him twice. He's dead. Grab your heart. Enter through. And go on and collect your second Triforce piece. And just so it won't be as long as the last part, I'm gonna end it off here. So, thank you all for watching. Your Master, the Frank Master. And this has been Legend of Zelda Let's Play. We're gonna continue mastering this game out on the next video. So I'll see all you guys then.